Photo. It looks like he sneaks into campsites at night and steals food from bears. Yeti turned out to be real. Genuine fear is visible on the boy's face. In fact, this is not so. In the 90s, it accidentally made the Soviet Olympian Pyotr Radza recognizable all over the world. Western journalists instantly nicknamed the man in the photo, Soviet Bigfoot, and only later found out that he was an elderly Olympic champion in water polo. Despite his advanced age, at the time of the photo with his grandson, Peter looked extremely impressive. It even seemed to some that the Yeti really got in the photo. The athlete was born in Tbilisi in 1929. Since childhood, he was fond of sports, loved both football and basketball. He was also good at athletics. But one day the famous coach Luka Yakamili came to the sports school. In 1946, Radza was offered to become a water polo player. He began to play in the Dynamo team from Tbilisi. The hard work of him and his comrades led to the fact that in the first year the team took 6th place in the championship. In 1949, the athlete began to play for the national team of the Soviet Union. In the first match against Czechoslovakia, Radza met the opponent's coach Istvan Savash, who later became his mentor. As a result, he became one of the most productive players in the national team. He was appointed captain. The Olympic Games were ahead of him. Conflict with Vasily Stalin. Radza saw that the Air Force had no prospects. Although the composition was of high quality, the team was created artificially, so the athlete decided to try to return to Dynamo. But personally, Vasily Stalin did not like this and Radza was arrested. The leader's son even personally came to the trial to prove that the actions of the Georgian athlete were unlawful, and he should remain in the capital's club. The court went on for only 4 hours. All Dynamo players took the side of Radza. In 1960, in Rome, the water polo players could not get gold. Only in the final the Radza team lost to the Italians. The achievement was serious, but all the players were upset. They dreamed of a medal of the highest dignity. Radza became one of the best water polo players in the Soviet Union. Thanks to his height, he was almost 2 meters, and tenacity, he showed phenomenal results in the pool. In total, he played more than 200 games for the national team, scored 300 times at the opponent's goal. The height of the man was 198 centimeters, and the long years of his sports career were not in vain. A little later, the journalists decided to study the fate of the man and were surprised to find that more than once in his younger years he flashed in the photo and video from the Olympic Games, where the USSR national water polo team performed. The story ended in 2002. Already elderly team members met in Budapest with the members of the same Hungarian team and apologized to each other. Radza did not limit himself to sports. He graduated from law school. But he also did not want to completely forget about his native water polo. He was the first deputy of the Federal Federation and received the Order of the Badge of Honor 2 times. Until 2002, Petr Radza himself taught criminal law at the Academy of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. After a sports career, he received a higher education in this specialty and became a candidate of legal sciences and an assistant professor at the Academy of the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Friends, this is the end of our video. In fact, it is better to judge a person not by his appearance, but by his inner soul. We have no doubt that the man in this photo has made a great contribution to his country, and he remembers his youth while looking at his grandson.